Hi, hello, how are you? It is I, and just some thoughts, and that is being open and honest as a form of preservation, and I suppose defense. And what I mean by that is if you live your life in a way that you have as little secrets as possible, if any, no one can hurt you. And there's no reason to be scared of anyone calling you up out of the blue or, there's nothing for anyone to find out. And phrasing that in a spiritual way, like condensing that in a spiritual way, here, we, pretty much all of us who are watching this and me making this, follow some form of like social deviant form of spirituality, be it paganism or Satanism or Hinduism, whoever is watching these videos, right? Wherever you come from. Even those who blend Christianity with witchcraft or some other forms of paganism. That's deviancy, right? And I think that we can be, especially when we're younger, we can be pushed into a position, or based on where we live, we can be pushed into a position where we have to filter everything, or like code switch, right? It's a popular term now, but we have to filter everything that we present ourselves as. And if you come from the LGBT plus community, you know that very well. Or from any marginalized community. If you're black, you definitely know about that. And, I think that it's very brave and noble of us to just be ourselves, be open. And, I mean, for me, I have never, ever, ever hid the fact that I was pagan and practiced magic and was not Christian, no matter what label I was using at the time. And that's since day one of me being this way and choosing this. And no one can ever use it to hurt me. Sure, there's a lot of people who have probably never even engaged with me or gave me the chance to have a relationship with them in some way. But what am I missing out on, from that? They're doing me a favor. And yeah, there's a lot of people who think I'm really weird, like a lot. But oh well, it doesn't matter because I'm living openly and honestly. And I say these things just to encourage you, if you're in a place, in a space, where you can be open and honest, regardless of people's thoughts and opinions, then do it. Why aren't you doing it? And as I said, it is freeing and it lets you just be yourself, and it allows you to grow more as an individual, and especially as an individual who is in a spiritual pursuit of something, whatever your goal is with your spirituality. For most of us, it is to understand life more and to understand ourselves more and to try to become better people more, which is like really, really hard. But for some reason, we're on this path, and that's what we're doing. And yeah. I bring all that up, as I said, just because it's something that came to me from the otherness, and so I thought I would share it. But it takes like I said before, it takes so much courage to just be yourself, and it doesn't even have to be on a spiritual level. Just to be yourself, to be authentic and to be free. But I promise you that if you commit to doing that, um, you will be much happier because there's literally nothing anyone can use against you, because there's nothing hidden. And the things that they try to use against you, you can just say, either one, that's not true, so it doesn't matter, or most importantly, you can say, that's not a secret. Everyone knows that I practice witchcraft. Everyone knows that I'm queer. Everyone knows that I'm non-binary. That's not a secret. Not a secret. No secrets. And that's just how I live my life. And I think that as people who are not Christian, I think I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. Maybe so. Excuse me. Anywho, as people who are predominantly watching this, not Christians, we get the privilege of living outside of those constraints, of those norms and taboos and things that they've built up as a community. We live outside of that, so we don't have to subscribe to any of that, any of the shame or the secrecy that most of them subscribe to about who they are on the outside and who they really are on the inside. That's a big problem in the Christian community. And I think here over in alternate land, we do not have to worry about that. But I see a lot of us still subscribing unconsciously to a lot of those Abrahamic faiths that hurt us in negative ways, in the sense of how we think and how we treat others. So I think it's important to look inwards, see what you're still holding on to from those upbringings, if that is not your truth anymore, and to give yourself the permission to let those go and replace them with honesty, truth, non-judgment, true compassion. You know, embrace the actual tenets of what you were taught, in a sense, because really we're taught to be non-judgmental, but we're also taught not to be. So anywho, yeah, the audacity to be truthful and honest, embrace that. And I think that you will find a lot of your problems just dissolve. I mean, easier said than done, but at least give it a try. Just try to be open, try to be honest, and have no secrets. And see where that feels. See how it feels, see where it takes you. It could be scary if you have a lot of secrets and you're used to lying. If you're feeling a little right now, it's probably because you're a liar. So try being more honest. Bye.